Are you like me and you're starting to sort your spring and summer wardrobe out? I've found that I need some sleeveless tank type top for the summer and for my hauls. So I've found 5 patterns that I want to make up this spring. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around. Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us, and if you're an existing subscriber, thanks for sticking with me. So yeah, I've started to look at spring and summer, as you know, over the last few weeks, and I've started now sorting out my wardrobe. I know the weather's not great, but I go away at the beginning of May, so I need to figure out what gaps there are in the things that I want to take with me. And the big thing that I found is that I need some tank top, vest top, sleeveless type tops, not just for my holidays, but for the summer as well. They're a great layering item, and I found 5 of them that have got some really cute details in them, not just a plain vest top. So let's take a deep dive into my 5 fave tank top patterns. Now, 3 of the patterns are for jersey fabrics and 2 of them are for woven fabrics, so there's something for everybody in my selection. Tank tops are the perfect garment for scrap busting, so if you've got some reasonably large jersey scraps and woven scraps, get them out and get some of these made up for the spring and summer, because that's exactly what I'm planning to do with these patterns. The first pattern that I've picked is an itch to stitch pattern, and it's called the Sentosa. Buy the Sentosa tank sewing pattern from Itch to Stitch. A tank top isn't just a summer necessity, it's the perfect base layer for any day to night outfit. The Sentosa tank features a unique asymmetrical neckline with pleats and is neatly finished with an all-in-one facing. It has a relaxed fit and its high hip length means it can be worn tucked or untucked. The Sentosa also has both regular and full bust options for the perfect fit. It will be your go-to tank top. How amazing is that? I'm loving the detail along the neckline and I'm loving the pleats because they're going to be great round the tum area, aren't they? Well, they are for me anyway. I describe it as a buffet style tank top because you can eat what you want and nobody will see your tum getting bigger and bigger. Fabrics recommended for the Sentosa are light to medium weight knit fabrics with a 50% stretch and good recovery. The sizes are from a UK 6 to a UK 34, and you can choose between a B cup and a C cup sizing. So how much fabric do you need for the Sentosa? Well, from 1 metre all the way up to 2 metres depending on your size. So if you're petite like me, I'll be able to get this out of less than 1 metre of fabric. So it's a great stash buster too. So tank top number 2 is also an itch to stitch pattern, and it's the Spirin tank top. Buy the Spirin tank sewing pattern from Itch to Stitch. A nice tank top is an indispensable part of any wardrobe. Not only can you wear it by itself in the summer, but it's also great for layering under a cardigan or jacket. The Spirin is partially lined and features a curved V neck, gathers at the shoulders and pleats under the bust. This fitted tank is designed for knit fabrics and comes with regular and full bust options. I'm absolutely loving the details on this tank top. The gathers under the bust line are going to be very forgiving in the tum area. I cannot wear bigger hugging skin tight tank tops anymore, and this is definitely on my radar. So how much fabric do you actually need to make the Spirin? We need from 80 centimetres, yes, only 80 centimetres, up to 1.6 metres, depending on your size. So again, this is going to be a brilliant scrap busting tank top. And they recommend medium weight knit fabrics with good recovery. So sky's the limit on that one, isn't it? Great scrap buster. Cannot wait to get started on this one. Again, the sizing is from a UK 6 to 8 all the way up to a UK 34. And as already mentioned in the description, there are different cut options to choose from as well. So you're sure to get a very good fit with this tank top. Top choice number 3 is, yes, another Itch to Stitch. They've got some great summer top patterns, so go and have a nosy if you've not looked at their patterns before. So the third one that I've chosen is called the Vienna tank top. By the Vienna tank sewing pattern from Itch to Stitch, the Vienna tank is a sassy alternative to the standard tank top. While the yoke tie and optional ruffles are made with woven fabric, the rest of the bodice uses knit or woven fabrics, your choice. The relaxed fit bodice features gathers at the front and back. View A has neck ruffles and the centre front uses the wrong side of the fabric as an accent. View B is a streamlined version with no neck ruffles. So what do we think of this one then? I think it's brilliant. It's going to be a great scrap buster for sure because you can use knit or woven fabrics in it, and that's because it's not as figure hugging. I love the neckties. I love the yoke detail that you can use as a contrast fabric. And the sky's the limit with your scrap busting on this one because woven, knit, all the same colour, 2 different fabrics, you can mix woven and knits together. Absolutely loving it, definitely on my radar. So what sizes does this pattern come in? Like all Itch to Stitch patterns, it comes in a UK 4 to 6 up to a UK 34. So very size inclusive and has B or C cup options as well. So how much fabric do you need? Well, for the primary fabric, you need 70 to 100 centimetres, and that can be knit or woven. And for the contrast fabric, you only need 60 to 70 centimetres. So I keep saying these are great scrap busters, but they certainly are, and I am going to be getting rid of some of my jersey and woven scraps on this pattern. Pattern number 4, we're going to move away from Itch to Stitch and over to one of my favourite pattern companies, Maison FAUVE. Called the SPRITZ Tank Top Duo. And yes, that means you're getting 2 tank tops for the price of 1. One tank top embellished with a Tunisian collar, which is optional, and a low-cut neckline and armholes for a supple, nonchalant look. Second tank top with a classic straight cut and high cut arms and neckline, which allows a bra to be worn. Each top is perfectly finished with bias binding at the armhole and neckline and French seam construction. You can combine them by slipping the second under the first or wear them separately. The more low-cut tank top would look great over a swimsuit, a bra, pretty lingerie you want to show off, or next to the skin for the more daring of you, while the second will be the perfect base for everyday wear. How beautiful is that? They've taken a simple tank top and done what Maison FAUVE do all the time. They've taken it to the next level. So how much fabric do you need and what are the sizings like? So the sizes go from a European size 34 all the way up to an EU size 52. So not bad on the sizing. You can use any woven fabric. I actually love the idea of it done as it is on those images with the lace over tank top and the cotton one underneath. And you need upwards from a metre of fabric for each of them, which isn't an awful lot. And I think, to be honest, the smaller sizes and for the more petite of us, you can get one of those out of less than a metre of fabric. And I want to make them both. I've got some of the rose lace and the matching lining fabric from Maison FAUVE, and it's definitely on my radar if I've got some left when I've made my Zenith blouse to make that tank top for my set for my holes. And last but certainly not least is the PHEONIX blouse from Hey June Handmade Patterns. Now I've made this before with a long floaty sleeve on, but there is a sleeveless version of it. And as a sleeveless version woven tank, it looks stunning. Buy the PHEONIX blouse sewing pattern from Hey June Handmade. The PHEONIX is a cute and casual boho style top with two versions. View A features 3/4 length bell sleeves with View B, while View B is a flattering sleeveless style. Both have a yoke with a slit opening, front and back gathers, and a shaped back yoke. Length options include a crop waist length, perfect for pairing with high-waisted jeans, and a standard shirt length. So I've had this sleeveless version on my radar for quite a while and just never got round to making it, so I think it's high time I gave it a go. I love the idea of that lace detail panel on the front, and I'm actually thinking of making it all in a lace or an embroidered eyelet fabric. I've got a few in my stash now, and one of them is definitely going to be the sleeveless PHEONIX. So there we go. 5 tank tops, all of them reasonably easy. Some beginner friendly, a couple that might need a bit more experience, but all perfectly doable and all brilliant for the summer when we get it all for your holes. Now, the other thing you can think about doing with all of these tank tops as well is lengthen them and make them into a sundress, which is something that I'm seriously considering doing with some of them. Now you will have to take into account the hip area, so make sure you know your hip measurements and use that as your guide as to how much you need to grade it out as you go down, and you'll get yourself a beautiful sundress and a tank top out of one pattern. And we all like getting more bang for our buck, don't we? So let me know what you think. Have you made any of these 5 patterns that I've found and I'm lusting over? Are they easy? Are they hard? Do they use less fabric than it says on the instructions? And would you make them again? I'm certainly going to be giving these a try over the next few weeks, and I'll be showing you the ones that I make in my Monday Makes and Plans. I hope you found it interesting. I hope I've inspired you to make some of your own summer tank tops. I know that we can get these sort of things fairly cheaply in the supermarkets, etc. But the 5 that I've picked have got some really cute details to take them to the next level, and I, for one, am certainly going to be giving them a try. So, I'll love you and leave you. Happy sewing, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Inclusive.